Good morning, world. It looks like quite a lot of people have left already. Good morning. The time is currently 5:30 and I just need to brush my teeth, do vehicle checks, be on road for 6 and then start heading down towards Warrington. One good thing about parking here, you got one security camera there and then there's one right there as well. So fuel tank should be safe, the rest of the vehicle should be safe. Even though I'm not disconnected from the trailer whatsoever, still do the vehicle checks to make sure there's no damage to the curtains, tyres or anywhere else. And a bit of advice as well, always, if you got nothing on your trailer, always leave the back doors open. Because if anybody comes around to try and steal stuff, they're not going to slice the curtains to have a look inside if the back door's open. Hopefully, anyway. I do like an empty service station though. Bit of a spillage. Might have a little bit of a wet floor, but at least I've got a bit of privacy to brush my teeth, have a wash. Showers are there as well. It's not too bad, it's not the worst place that I've been to, but yeah, still not the worst. I might not look it, but I definitely feel a lot more human now anyway. Just approaching 6 o'clock now, and time to hit the road. I had a little FaceTime with little man and Leanne, which is really nice. I always do it first thing in the morning, last thing at night, then sleeping away. Just so you get to see the faces a little bit and, you know, have a little bit of a chat, a bit of a catch up and whatnot. Make sure everything's going all right for them. Yes, the plan of action, going up towards Warrington and pull over and service a little bit later on if I don't think it's on my PDA yet, and go from there really. I got the voucher last night for staying over at these services, and that number in the top right, if I go over towards the tolls, use the intercom, give that number out, I get a free use of the toll. So pretty good staying at these services. Nothing on the PDA this morning, so get back to Warrington is 72 miles. Look, about an hour and a half to get there. HGV is this way. Oh, it's for the fuel this, isn't it? I could have went straight on after all. Silly. I just seen the HGVs and pointing to that direction, so I just went with it. Right then, straight onto the M6 we go. Alright, at the toll road already. Let's give that little code a shout out.
Your call is important to us. A member of our team will be with you as soon as possible.
I've got a code for the barrier. It's a Delta 121.
Oh, it's a part of what's it?
Thank you very much. Have a great day. And just as easy as that. Hey, off we go. Just a quick one as well, folks. Whilst thought about it just now, because I received an email of one of the subscribers asking the question. And you might be able to see a little bit of a red dot flashing on and off. Don't worry, you don't need to adjust your TV sets or anything. That dot is because the GoPro that I use, when it's live recording, it flashes red, just to let you know it's recording basically, and it's just a reflection in the mirror. So if you're driving around, I know it can be quite annoying, so I do apologise about that there. Now I've pointed that out, you're probably more annoying because now you're focusing on it more because I pointed it out. But yeah, it's just a camera reflection on there, so don't worry about it. One good thing about using the toll road though, empty roads, just me and the other truck on this side of the road at the moment as far as I can see. It's a shame the rest of the motorway is not going to be like that, because I think Stoke might be quite busy, and by the time we get up towards Lim, it'll be quite heavy. To be fair though, northbound on the M6 isn't normally too bad once you get past the Stoke area. Nuts so it can build up a little bit. It's normally southbound when it gets quite heavy, to be fair. So I should be at the yard before 8 o'clock at least. Still got 68 miles to go. fair bit of a drive. Wasn't a bad night last night, to be fair. Didn't get to see any deer. Well, I've seen the back ends of them creeping out into the bush, but didn't get to see them properly, unfortunately. Maybe next time. Nice quiet surfaces though. Got all the facilities you need. It's never too busy, which is good. Quite peaceful. And there's always spaces as well to park up. So I got there for 8 o'clock last night, and there's plenty of spaces for me to park up, which is good. Whereas if you go to, say, Stafford services or Kiel services at 8 o'clock at night, it's quite hard to find anywhere. It gets busy really, really fast on a lot of service stations. So you need to try and plan your route a little bit earlier for a stop if you are full-time tramping, just so you can get a decent spot, get up nice and early in the morning and leave before the rush. There's everybody else coming off the M6 coming from Birmingham. I think I got to sleep about 10:30 last night, then up at 5, so just under 7 hours sleep. Does me well, that. Just coming up now to Kiel services, and I think I made the right choice last night of stopping where we did, because on the matrix signs it's saying fuel only between junctions 16 and 17, so I think that's Sandbach services. So I think they got the roadworks on last night, where they closed the motorway from, I think it's like 9 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the morning on the M6 northbound. So the service station would have been closed for anybody staying there last night, which means all the other service stations on the M6 would have been jam-packed. So staying where we did, I think I made the right decision there. I don't know if you just heard that then, that was the PDA talking to me to say the scheduling's been updated. I've been on the phone already to the office. First job for today is collecting about 24 tonnes of dog food. Yep, you heard that right, about 24 tonnes of dog food up in Charley. So making my way up there right now, get the collection, drop it off at the yard, and then there'll be local collections then throughout the afternoon. I've just joined on to the M61 at the moment, making pretty good timing. The time at the moment, what time are we on? 8 o'clock. And the weather just looks absolutely miserable at the moment. The wind's starting to pick up quite a bit. Looks like it's going to start hammering it down very shortly, unfortunately. I think a few raindrops coming on the window as well now. Luckily though, this collection I'm going to, it's an indoor collection, so I've got to reverse it inside the warehouse, so I'll keep it nice and dry and away from the wind whilst I open the curtains, which is always a bonus. It's never fun when you try and do the curtains and you got really heavy winds, so just take extra care out there, folks. Hoping it gets a bit better for the weekend though. Well, we've got 2 more days in this week. That's not bad, is it? Nice relaxing weekend away. I hope so anyway. Depends on this wind and rain really, doesn't it? To how relaxing it's going to be. I don't fancy towing a caravan in heavy winds. I don't think that's going to be fun at all. So it's got to take your time really. I can feel the wind battering the trailer right now. Knocking me all over the lane it is. Just got to come off this junction, and it's for about 4 or 5 minutes, if that, from the junction to get to the place. We've got a raised weighbridge at this place. So I just need to make sure the trailer is straight as we can. And just go on it nice and gently. Because these side iron girders, they will rip your wheels apart. They really will. And about there we do. A little bit of a 10-minute wait around, but now they're ready for me to go inside. So I need to stay pretty close to this curb over here whilst reversing in, and I just need to reverse in between the two yellow bollards that are on the ground. Head out the window always helps. And try not to oversteer too much. Just take your time, nice and gentle. The door's just going up now, you can see. I feel like I've done this reverse about 100 times though. One thing's pretty cool about this place, in the corner they got little robots what do like the picking of bags and sealing them and stuff. It's really cool to watch. Unfortunately I can't go over recording, it's health and safety, I can't get out and officer privacy. Oh wow. It's not what I expected to open a window to. Or open a door to, shall I say. Whilst I got my head out the window, oh my god, I'm getting soaked. The wind is just came in, blowing side on through the window as I tried to stick my head out the window to see where them posts were. I got soaked. My word. I felt like, you know when you see them videos where people go to get the car washed and then they have the window down and jet wash just comes through and sprays them all over the place? That's what it felt like just then. Where's this guy off? Is he going away? Yeah, he's leaving. So let's spin it round. I can get nice and straight for this next weighbridge. So I get questions sometimes about weighbridges and why some companies do it. It just depends on what business that you're delivering to be honest with you, or collecting from. So for this one, for an example, instead of going off how many pallets they give you, well, they give you how many pallets, but they also how much weight the pallets are as well. So we do normally come here empty, so it's normally a full trailer we do collect at a time. About there should do. So they'll weigh me on arrival, and then once it's been loaded they'll weigh me again just to see what the total weight is. I've just been weighed out with the weighbridge, and my first weight when it came in empty was 15 ton 700 kilograms, and my second weight is 32 480. Now that gives me a load weight of 16 ton 760 kilograms. All I need to do now is drop this over at our Wigan depot, and I've got 25 miles before I can get there and about 35 minutes driving. Last quick tip by the guys over at the hub. 24 pallets off. Next up is a collection over in Wilston, which is probably about 10 miles down the road, just jumping on the M6, a couple of junctions, nice and easy to get to anyway. And I've got 15 pallets to collect from there. Time is just approaching 10 to 11 as well, so we're nice and early. I can have a 45-minute break and then I'll get there for about 12 o'clock. And it's just hit 12 o'clock, bang on. And I've arrived now at the location for the collection. And just going to try and get a bit of a better angle for it to get in. So I'll be quite close to the containers as I go around. Just got to be careful of the van though. They've got a van parked right next to the loading bay. So I'm just going to move over a little bit of space for it. Yeah, they've still got space to get out if they need to. Well, that's all done there. The next collection is just by town centre of Warrington. Nice and easy to get to. Just pretty much going down Manchester Road, I think it's called. Cutting off left towards Latchford, and I can get through that way then. I'll cut the back routes instead. Be a bit easier. Not a lot of traffic that way as well, in theory. Can't believe it's 12:30 already. Gone so quick today. I'm not too sure if I've got another collection after this one, because I should be there in the next probably 20 minutes or say. So if we get there before 1 o'clock, leave for about 1:30. Might have time to make another collection. And to be honest with you, the place that I've just collected from, they don't stop taking deliveries, well, orders, shall I say, for delivery, until 2 o'clock. So I might be able to get myself back here for about 2:30, load up with some more stock, drop that off at our hub, and then finish in for 4 o'clock still, so that's not too bad. Set cruise control on, keep it in the green band. Try and save a little bit of fuel efficiency. Gotta keep it clear. For the collection then is just left at these lights, straight down and roundabout, do a right towards town centre, and it's just on the outskirts around there. Just holding back a little bit because the trailer will most likely hang over where it says the keep on the keep clear part of the road. I know in London you can get fines for them, so just bear that in mind around the cities and stuff. You have cameras everywhere. Try and give you little fines where they can. Especially in London. Anyway, London's ridiculous for it, isn't it? Road markings all over the place, weight limits, access onlys, time zone limits. Glad I don't deliver there all the time. At least it stopped raining though. Yes, if I've managed to finish at 4 o'clock, I should be able to go pick little man up, which I'm looking forward to be honest, because I don't get to do it often. I really don't. And I can't believe, oh god, yeah, I can't believe next month we're going to be looking around at primary schools to decide which ones to apply for little man. I can't believe that time has come round already. He's only just hit 3 years old. Feels like he's been with us for 20 years. It really does. It just feels such a long time. But you just got to cherish every moment, haven't you? Every minute, every hour together. But at the same time, as long as it feels like I can't remember life without him type thing, it's gone so quick. It really has. It's like it's grown up so quick. Speak to Leanne the other day, it's like, how has he gone from literally fitting in my forearm to now being waist height, running around, doing his own little thing? trying to be independent already. And I'm dreading it. I really am dreading it when he turns to a teenager, because he's going to be a little brat, I can tell. He's going to be a handful if he's anything like what I was when I was a kid. Like, kids are kids, aren't they? Let's be honest with you. But yeah, hopefully it's not too much of a handful. Oh dear. There's a nice church there in Warrington. I think it's called St. Elfin's or something. I've got quite a few drone pictures of that as well when they had my drone. I'm looking at, I have got a DJI drone at the moment, but the gimbal's broken on it. As soon as I get the gimbal fixed, I'm going to try and incorporate drone footage onto the vlogs as well, because I think they'll look really nice driving around. Do a few flyovers with the truck. Right, this place is a little bit awkward to get in and out in an Arctic. And it's right down at the end, like renting a unit from Renault Trucks. So it's right down, but I don't know if I can get all the way down. I may have to drive down and then reverse out, because it looks like there's a black van parked there where I need like the turning circle so to spin it around. So one way to find out the way. Yep, this is not going to be a fun one to get out, that's for sure. So I'm just going to drive down, try and keep the unit and trailer straight as I can, so when I reverse out I can just go straight down then. Has he got what to come this way? And I've pretty much parked it where the XPO truck is there now. Looks like he's staying there actually as well. I'll just have to get the guys to come out on a forklift. I'll open the back doors for them so we drop it on. Nice little reverse right down there to come. Now this might look a nice and simple reverse going down the straight line, which in theory it would be quite an easy one. However, what I need to be careful of, I've got trucks coming out of the bays on the passenger side. This fella now, he's trying to reverse into a bay on the right hand side. I know he's driving into it, I don't know what he's doing actually, I think he's going in. Yep, so he's gone in there. Needs to be careful of pedestrians walking out of the warehouse, walking behind the truck, other cars and other vehicles just appearing out of nowhere. So as I'm reversing back nice and slowly, always checking the passenger side, a little bit like an owl, just keep moving your head. And when you're reversing back, just do tight, small, little manoeuvres. And then I've got to time it right for the gate to make sure that doesn't close on me. There's an automated gate. I made it past there. And to be honest with you, I'm going to be a little bit cheeky now, because what I'm going to do, instead of reversing out onto the main road, because on the passenger side, on the corner, there's a couple of vans what are parked up there, so instead of reversing out onto the main road, I'm going to be a little bit cheeky, and the business to my right have quite a big yard, so I'm going to go in, spin it around in their yard, so then I can drive out safely onto the main road. Hopefully they don't mind. So I know a lot of people don't like it when truck drivers do this. But however, it's the safer option. Just phoned up the office to see if the guys at Wilston have any more to collect, and it turns out 3 more have popped up on the system. And because I'm pretty much driving past it, I might as well swing in, grab what's available, because they carry on taking orders until 2 o'clock. So it's 1:15 at the moment. Scott's just said just hang fire with that client until 2 o'clock to make sure everything's been collected, and then I can make my way back to Wigan to get emptied off and then finishing for the day. So there's no point sending out another driver to collect something I can grab whilst I'm driving past. Overall though, today's been quite a nice and easy one, hasn't it? Not much messing about. Not really been Charley and Wilston, to be honest with you. I've not really been that far. But that's mainly because I got to finish a little bit early. So it's good of work to be able to compromise and help me out. Which I do like that, to be fair, about our business. They do try and help the drivers where possible. Because you do get a lot of places where you say, oh, I need to finish early because it's childcare or anything like that, and they'll be like, well, this pallet in Manchester needs to be collected, mate, and you know, there's nobody else, so unfortunately you can't really do that. That is the downside about driving as well. You do get a lot of places what have that type of attitude, unfortunately. But luckily SSO are not one of them ones. And it just really depends now on the traffic getting back. Because the M6 northbound is always busy, regardless of what time you get there for. So it's 1:20 now. And I've only got to wait around 40 minutes. So I'll get them to load what they've got, and then I'll see if I can stay on bay until 2 o'clock anyway. And then I can leave for 2 o'clock then, which is a little bit better. I'm not too sure what's happened on the M6 at the moment, but luckily I'm coming off at the next junction, which is about half a mile away. It looks a little bit too heavy really for congestion as well. It's currently 2:20, so I'm still making really good progress today. The reason why today's been pretty well for me, and not a lot planned, is because I'm pretty much like a spare driver as such. Because last night's delivery managed to accept both parts of the delivery all in one go last night, I was able to drive about 2 hours up north, past Birmingham, stopped off at the services where I woke up this morning, so then it was only an hour and a half drive back, and then I got to the first place over in Charley. I think it was just gone 8 o'clock. It was quite early, wasn't it? It was before 9 o'clock at least. I'm not going to accept that.
Here in terms of reducing your energy costs, all right? I do take it I'm speaking to the homeowner firstly, is that correct?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, we
Okay,
do.
great.
We do private rent. We don't actually own the mortgage.
Oh, you're not the homeowners?
No, no. Is there any chance
Private,
to take
oh, okay.
the name off the list? Because I keep getting phone calls all the time.
Okay, no problem. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to get rid of the cold calls. Just say to them, no, sorry, don't actually own the home. I mean, I don't know where they're getting the number from. I think it's from like spam emails and all this stuff. But constantly I'm getting phone calls off people saying, hi, we can save you money on double glazing. Hi, we can save you money on your energy bills. I bet you can't, mate. And it gets frustrating after a little while, doesn't it? So in the end, I just say to them, yeah, I don't own a home. Yeah, we don't do it. No, it's all private rent. And they go, all right, yeah, yeah, we can't help you there. Bye. And then I'll get a phone call 2 days later doing the same thing. But you always answer it though, because you don't know if it might be something important. It's the only downside. Oh, I can't remember what I was talking about now before the phone call. All the traffic down here though seems to be people trying to get off at this next junction where I'm trying to get off. So I'm not too sure if there's anything happening on the slip road, like a vehicle breakdown. Sometimes if you get a vehicle breakdown, they'll pull over into the lay-by. Ah, there's the rain as well. That makes it a little bit more fun. jump off the next junction instead, because I can jump off the next junction from Wigan and then drop down to Ashton from there instead of queuing up in all of this. Luckily,
the schedule has changed and you have been rerouted. You should now head towards Crest Medical.
done it already.
Wilston, Warrington, Cheshire, WA14RQ.
Now I've got the PDA interrupting. I'm not really too sure why the traffic's so bad coming off at that junction. The whole of East Lancs looks really busy, to be fair. Right, I need to try and get into the middle lane so there's enough space for the trucks to get onto the motorway. It's not a great slick road, this one, to get onto the motorway. I'll get past the XPO, then I'll jump back over. 22 pallets offloaded at the hub, trailer dropped, and finally unit parked up for the night. Last but not least, little man. Say hello.
No.
Yeah, so finally got to pick you up, didn't I?
Yeah.
Did you miss Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aww. Right, on that note, I'm going to call it a day on the video. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.